Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This week we are memory keeping for the week of April 18th through the 24th, and I thought it would be fun this week to use some of my Molly washi that got sent to me with a previous order, as well as crack into my PlannerCon official washi that I got many years ago at PlannerCon and never used. It's just not a color that I generally use, but I felt like it went really well with the Molly washi, so I'm like, you know what, let's crack into it, let's go. This week I also used leftovers from the Summer Olympics kit from Itty Sticker Co. Because I went to one of my sister's sailing team competitions things. I'm not up to date on sailing terminology, so I don't know, but that's what I went to this weekend because she's on the sailing team and she sailed in Long Beach near me this weekend, so I was able to go and support her. Something I learned the hard way though is that you really need binoculars if you're going to go to a sailing meet, because I could not see her at all. So yeah, I'm just going to go in with the glitter headers from the kit. I don't think I explained very much why I was using this kit for that. There's like sailing in the Olympics if you're not familiar, at least in the summer ones. So I thought this was a good opportunity to use those sailing related stickers. I'm going to go ahead and put in the habit tracker left over from the kit for skincare. And then I'm just going to go ahead and jump into the day by day. So the first thing that I marked on Monday is that my order from Azazi shipped. I had ordered some sample dresses from them, some sample wedding dresses the week prior, so those shipped this day. Then I marked that I had to cancel at least my morning classes. I marked that with a sick day Molly from Itty Sticker Co. I was just having some stomach issues and I was not able to teach that morning, so I had to cancel those classes. The next thing I marked in was filming a plan with me, but I did that much later in the day but I had to mark it there because the bar in the planner was in the way, so I just put that half box there, and I'll use Molly Loves to Film Plan with Me's for that from Itty Sticker Co. And then I cut up one of the checklists from the kit because I only needed 4 things. I was doing some lesson planning, grading, and then I met with my 101 students one-on-one in the afternoon when I was feeling better. Then at the end of Monday, I marked with this like family portrait sticker from Itty Sticker Co. that we were looking at our photographer's full galleries from a couple of weddings that she had photographed, just to see if we felt she was like the one for us. And then I marked at the end of the day with Molly watching TV that we watched 10-Minute Power Hour on YouTube. Then on Tuesday, I was feeling better, so I went fully back to work. I taught my class in the morning, so we have Molly teaching her class. I used this Molly fencing with a pencil sticker because the whole theme of this is like the Planner Olympics, so it's like Olympic sports, but with planner-related items. So she's fencing with a pencil, and I thought that would be funny to use for grading essays, even though I grade online at this point, unless I'm grading classwork, but I was grading full essays, like final drafts this day, so it was on the computer, but I still thought it would be funny. So I did that. Then I put in one of the double boxes from the kit, the flat lay. That was really cute. I did laundry, so that script sticker is from Cinderella paper. And then we were comparing a couple of different photographers' photo galleries this evening, so I used, I don't know, these 2 photo stickers from Itty Sticker Co. come from different sheets. I can't remember the exact name of each of them, but yeah, they're both supposed to be like photo album stickers, which is really cute. Then I used a Once More with Love anxiety munchkin to mark that I was still having some stomach issues, unfortunately. Like not bad enough that I couldn't work, but not good enough that I felt good. So that was fun. And then I used another TV watching Molly to mark that we watched Tasting History on YouTube. At the top of Wednesday, I put in this $ sign that was just left over from a random kit to mark that I paid one of my credit cards. I used Insomnia Molly to mark that I was tired and still had some stomach issues, but I went to work anyway because I just did. I just pushed through. I make myself do that more often than I probably should, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes I use my sick time, and sometimes I just push through, and it's hard to determine for me sometimes like what the right choice is. I cut up one of the checklists and marked more lesson planning, more grading, more creating rubrics for assignments, and then I went and taught my afternoon class. This is the day that my Azazi sample dresses, as well as some bridesmaid dress swatches that I ordered, came in, so I marked that with a box sticker from Oh Hello. And then I used a Netflix script from Cinderella paper to mark that I was watching Big Family Cooking Showdown. On Thursday, I went and taught another class, and then after class, like in between class and then getting into grading for the day, I tried on my Azazi sample dresses. So that dresses sticker is from Papershire, from one of her wedding sheets. I used a checklist here as a header because I didn't have a ton of things to mark on this day. I marked that after trying on those dresses, I needed to vacuum, so I have Molly Loves to Vacuum for that from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. because there was a glitter mess everywhere from one of the dresses. And then I used another fencing with a pencil, Molly, to mark more grading. A little bit of a lag here as I try to decide what to do. I pulled in some half boxes from my multicolor collection. What I mean by my multicolor collection is these are stickers that I've saved from old kits, and so when I have leftovers, I pull in sort of similar colors later on. The other thing I marked on Thursday with Molly watching TV was watching Big Family Cooking Showdown, and then I marked that it rained late at night this night with another Molly under an umbrella. I was trying to figure out where to put in these double box scenes. So that's what I'm thinking about here. Lots of finger tapping and thinking. At the top of Friday, I marked with Molly as a scaredy cat that my cat was scared because of the rain. Anytime it rains, she is terrified and antsy and wants to hide, and we're trying to work on it. Then I went and taught my Friday classes, so I have another teacher, Molly, for that. I believe my fiance was off of work this day because he had to work on Saturday. So when I came home from teaching, we had a nice chat over lunch. So I used a Molly cat couple from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I put in another full checklist to mark in things I do on Fridays, like lesson planning, grading. We had a special meeting this particular day, like an end of the semester meeting. So I had to log into Zoom for that. And then also just minor things like replying to questions our photographer had. Or questions, I think we were trying to like draw up a contract at this point. More on that next week. And then I put in a full box, of course, and then that evening I just chilled and watched lots of clips on YouTube from Parks and Recreation. I own the full DVD set, but sometimes it's just easier to watch clips on YouTube. I decided to put in a double box on Saturday and Sunday since it was the weekend. So there are Molly and her competitors. I marked with a bus sticker at the top of Saturday. That's from the sticker party that my fiance had to work at an event for work. He had a special meeting, like, I don't know if it was technically a community meeting, because that refers to something very specific, but they were having some sort of planning thing with the community that he had to work at. Then I marked with Molly was listening to a podcast. I use this to mark when I do voiceovers, just because it's the closest thing I have. Then I went and got gas. That sticker's from Planting Roses. I ended up cutting it in half because it's just so huge, and every time I go to use it, it's too big, so I'm just like, we're going to cut you in half. I went to Arco for gas. I spent like $90 on gas. I have a rather large gas tank for a sedan. It's like 15 gallons or something. So when I do fill up my gas tank all the way, she's expensive. Then I marked with an anxiety munchkin on Saturday that I kind of started to panic because I went to this yacht club. I went to the Alamitos Bay Yacht Club to view the sailing competition for my sister. I could not figure out where they were. They were like tucked back into this corner in like a weird bay area, and I could not find them. And she didn't have her phone because she was sailing. So I had to text her, the person she's seeing, and like, I think he was sailing too. So it took a while, and I was just like, I was this close to just like turning around and going home because I'm like, I can't find them. Like, I have no idea where they are. But then he called me and let me know where they were, and I figured it out. But I was seriously, like, this is how you can tell I was so stressed this semester, is like little things like that send me into like a full-on panic. I'm working on it, but I really need to de-stress. I need to manage my stress better. And then I watched sailing for a while, so I used Molly sailing. That sailboat is actually made out of a pencil case, which is adorable, because again, planner Olympics, but I used it to mark my sister's sailing. I thought it was funny. I think this was called either the Anteater Regatta or the Anteater Open, because it was hosted by UC Irvine, and if you don't know, UC Irvine's mascot is the anteater. I almost went to UC Irvine back in the day. The anteater's catchphrase, or their like fight song, is like zot zot zot. I don't know what. It's funny though. So yeah, I wrote an Anteater Regatta because, I mean, what a fun name. Then I marked that Nathan came by, because originally when we had planned to go to this event, he was supposed to come, but then he got called in to work at that event, so he showed up later. So I used a cat couple to mark that. I ended up going home and grading at least one essay after all of that, so I used Molly with a pencil for that. And I was very tired this evening, so I used a fox and cactus exhausted sticker for that. Sunday, I got on a bridesmaids Zoom chat with two of my bridesmaids, so one of my sisters and then one of my very good friends. So that sticker is from Papershire. I wanted to get their opinions on some of the dresses I was trying on, so I showed them, and they helped me narrow it down. Not everyone could join us that day because I kind of planned it last minute. I was just like, help me! So it was very last minute. I went to the ATM to get cash out because I forgot about this. I can't believe I didn't mention this already. We had our first planner meetup for a new SoCal group. So I got to use one of my Molly Loves Planner meetup stickers. It was arranged by two cats and a planner. So if you're not following her, you should. Nayeli's great. She arranged all of this for people in like Orange County, Long Beach, South LA type area. I don't know if that's the general region. But I think she started the Facebook group and she arranged this one. It was in Long Beach at this really neat restaurant on one of kind of the boating areas. So the view, it was amazing. The food was awesome. And it was also just great to meet up with planner people in person again, because I haven't done that ever down here. Like, I used to have a Sacramento group that I would meet up with when I lived up there. But since moving down here almost 4 years ago, I have not met with people in person. Of course, 2 years of that has been the pandemic, right? But it was so nice to meet people who do planner stuff. So we've had 2 meetups at this point, and it's been lovely getting to know new people again in the planner world in person. So Nayeli, if you're watching this, thank you so much for setting that up. It's been great. Then I went home and graded another essay. Yeah, I graded exactly one essay because I was so busy this weekend. And then I watched more Big Family Cooking Showdown on Netflix. So over in the sidebar, I wrote in dinners with a leftover checklist that I had. I put in a full box, of course, and then here you're seeing me wrestle with all of the washi. So the top washi is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I believe you can buy that. The bottom washi is from Simply Gilded. This was exclusive to PlannerCon back in 2018, I think. And I have never opened it. It's still perfectly fine washi, so that's good. It works. High quality. It's like pink and blue, bluish green with holographic bows. It's really cute. And I have not used it because it really has never matched anything that I do. This is not a typical color scheme that I do. But I wanted to use it because I thought it went well with this kit. And also, the founder of PlannerCon did pass away either last year or the year before that. I'm not exactly sure. It was all very confusing, and I wasn't really on Facebook when it was all getting announced and things like that, so I heard about it a lot later, so I can't remember when exactly it happened. But she was just like such a bright soul. Like, she was so sweet, and you know, I really appreciate the events that she organized while she was here with us. So one thing she did specify when we were getting this washi was like, please don't like resell this on the internet. Like, it is a gift to you from Irene and Simply Gilded and PlannerCon and all of that. So I've held on to it this whole time, and I finally used it. So use the washi. Use the dang washi. because life is short. Anyway, that is this week. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you all are doing well, and I will talk to you next time. Goodbye.